So this is how to build your startup. My name is Elena Sinelnikova. I am a founder and CEO of CryptoChicks. So this is the international organization, and we are teaching women and youth around the globe. We are teaching mostly blockchain, but also other emerging technologies like AI, for example. My background is software development. I turned entrepreneur and had to learn everything from scratch and built a successful business. And now I have serial entrepreneurs. I have several of them. So just sharing my experience on how to do it. And if you have any questions and I can be any help, please ask and I will help. One of our lines of businesses in CryptoChicks is CryptoChicks Academy. We have courses right now and programs, and we're right now also building a program that we're going to launch in September, and we're going to be you're going to be hearing about that as well. And we also have a mentorship program in incubator where we have right now 14 startups from all over the world. We grow in blockchain businesses. We have 40 mentors in that startup and in that hatchery who are helping our startups um, to emerge, basically to get built. So this is how much money we give away for projects and startups that build Avi and join our CryptoChicks hatchery. And also right now we have a contest to give away. We have 3 hardware wallets. So if you are familiar with cryptocurrency, this is the safest way to store it. So we have Portis Wallet is our sponsor. They offered 3 wallets to give away just for you to share the tweets on our Twitter. So you can go to our Twitter or you can go to CryptoChicks /contests to view the rules. All right, so today we're going to discuss following steps of building a startup. So we start from the idea, and usually as well, so in our world, in the blockchain world, idea starts from the hackathon. Then we're going to be talking about a sniff test, discussion, evaluation, research, identification, interviews, test, check, and execution. So these are the steps that we're going to go through. Step number 1, hackathon or idea. So usually with a hackathon, how it works, you arrive, you team up, you hack, and then majority of the people, go home and do nothing with their projects. But if you participated in a hackathon, it's actually good to take your project further. Or if you just have a great idea and you're not sure if this is great and if you can build a startup from it. So let's see what the next steps are. So the step number 2, after the idea stage, it's a sniff test. Basically, in here, you quickly have to understand if this idea is worth pursuing. It's a fast test, just 15-20 minutes, and criteria are the following. You have to identify how painful is the problem, because your idea is always to solve the problem. You cannot have idea just I'm going to create a startup to make money on that. So this is not about money. If you're not solving the problem, there is no money in your startup. So how painful is this problem that you're trying to solve? How painful is for people? Can they get by? Or it's painful enough that they will be glad to pay to solve it. So that you have to identify that. And second question, why you solving this problem and not somebody else? So what is your connection to the problem? For example, if you are, let's say, solving some problem in the blockchain technology or I don't know, in the donations, let's say, that probably you worked in this industry, so you have some connection. For example, if I never worked in finance, I will not go and solve problem in finance because there I have no connection. So you have to have a very good connection, very good understanding of this industry, of this business. So so basically this is the second part that you have to ask yourself. Then can you easily validate the success? So for example, like is your idea can be easily validated. For example, if you do a quick test and interview the people, or quick launch, how it can it be easily identified that this idea is good? Because if you take many steps, or it will be hard to identify, you never know. So therefore you will be in a never ending cycle. So this idea have to be very easy to be validated through your minimal viable product or app or something like this. And the fourth one, do you have an unfair advantage? What makes you special in solving this problem? So this is fundamental, because once you come like and once you launch and you start solving this problem, there will be many people, like copycats, companies that will come and will try to take the business away from you. So what kind of protection do you have against that? So you have to have this unfair advantage that no one else has but you. So think of that.